Every day, you drive past some seriously cool cars without even noticing. These hidden gems are awesome, but nobody talks about them. From a family wagon that's faster than supercars to a Japanese car packed with futuristic tech, we're about to show you the most underrated cars you need to check out. Let's get into it. Cadillac CTS-V Wagon. Let's kick things off with something that'll blow your mind. The Cadillac CTS-V Wagon is basically a rocket ship disguised as your mom's grocery getter. This car packs a supercharged 6.2-liter V8, pushing out 556 horsepower. We're talking 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds in a wagon. But here's the kicker. Cadillac only made these for 3 years, and most people have no idea they exist. You know what's crazy? While everyone was obsessing over German luxury wagons, Cadillac was out here building the ultimate sleeper. And now, good luck finding one under $40,000. The market is finally waking up, but it took way too long. Think about it. You could pull up to a track day in what looks like a soccer mom's ride and absolutely embarrass Porsches and BMWs. The look on those guys' faces when a wagon passes them? Priceless. But here's what makes it even more special. The CTS-V Wagon wasn't just fast in a straight line. It had Brembo brakes, magnetic ride control, and a limited slip differential. Cadillac basically took everything that made the CTS-V sedan great and threw it into a practical package that could haul your kids and their gear to practice. Mitsubishi 3000 GT-VR4. Before you roll your eyes at Mitsubishi, hear what we have to say. The 3000 GT-VR4 was basically a technological masterpiece that was overshadowed by its own complexity. All-wheel drive, all-wheel steering, twin-turbo V6, and active aerodynamics. This car was from the future. But here's where it gets interesting. While everyone was drooling over the Supra and NSX, the 3000 GT was sitting there with more advanced tech than both of them combined. The problem? It was heavy, complex, and expensive to maintain. But that's exactly what makes it underrated now. Think about it. You can get a clean VR4 for less than a decent Supra, and you're getting a car that was genuinely ahead of its time. The only catch? You better have a good mechanic on speed dial. The active aero alone was mind-blowing for the early 90s. This thing had a front air dam and rear spoiler that would automatically adjust based on speed. The all-wheel steering meant the rear wheels would actually turn to help with cornering. We're talking about tech that some modern cars still don't have. And let's talk about that twin-turbo V6. When everything was working properly, this thing would rocket to 60 in under 5 seconds. That was serious supercar territory back then. The VR4 was basically Mitsubishi's answer to the GTR, but somehow it got lost in the shuffle. Alfa Romeo 159. Now let's talk about something that'll make your heart skip a beat. The Alfa Romeo 159 is probably the most beautiful sedan ever made. But somehow, it's been completely forgotten in the used car market. This isn't just about looks, though. The 159 came with some seriously impressive engines, including a 3.2-liter V6 that sounds like angels singing. The handling? Pure Italian poetry in motion. But here's the tragic part. Alfa's reliability reputation scared everyone away. Sure, it might spend more time in the shop than on the road, but when it's running, pure automotive nirvana. And the best part? You can get one for peanuts because everyone's too scared to own one. The 159 was Alfa's attempt to go mainstream, but they couldn't shake their reputation. People wanted the BMW 3 Series reliability with Alfa Romeo soul, and that's just not how Italian cars work. You don't buy an Alfa for reliability. You buy it for passion, for that moment when everything clicks and you remember why you fell in love with cars in the first place. Pontiac G8 GXP. Before we move on, let's blow your mind with some American muscle that nobody talks about. The Pontiac G8 GXP. The Pontiac G8 GXP was basically a 4-door Corvette that disguised itself as a family sedan. This beast packed a 6.2-liter LS3 V8, the same engine from the Corvette, into a practical 4-door package. We're talking 415 horsepower and the ability to embarrass sports cars while carrying your entire family. It was the perfect sleeper car. But here's the tragedy. Pontiac got axed right when this car was hitting its stride. Only 1 year of production meant these are as rare as hen's teeth. The G8 GXP was actually based on the Holden Commodore from Australia, so it had that rear-wheel drive, V8 goodness that Americans love. But it flew completely under the radar because nobody expected Pontiac to build something this good. By the time people figured it out, it was too late. What do you think about these underrated cars? Is there anyone you would like us to add to the list? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.